think a very important piece is that what's interesting is there was a study by UPenn that found that 50% of EMR data is the result of duplicate data entry, which is baffling to think about the amount of manual work currently involved in the EHR systems. So start us off, Ronald. Tell us about the current state of the healthcare technology and healthcare automation industry today.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a good start. 50% of the data is duplicate inside the EHR. Why don't I start from that point itself? Let's talk about how you can use automation and AI within the EHR so that you don't have this duplication of records, right? The first thing is first, which is why are these records duplicated? Because there's a lack of accuracy. Some records are inaccurate. People are trying to key in some data of patients inside the EHR, which exists. There are certain areas where you find discrepancies. There's a term called robotic process automation, something which we all know. It's there in the market from 2018. You can obviously use bots, which can be programmed to really emulate the task of a patient access member of any health system. So you don't need a human intervention when it comes to the data entry within the EHR. So a good place to start is, why don't you have bots that are programmed like a patient access member, like a patient intake team guy from a health system, which goes into the EHR, regardless of whether it's using API or it's using surface automation, like it's behaving like a human, using username and password to log into an EHR. And then it kind of creates the new patient from a referral fax, reading the data like, a patient's first name, patient's second name, healthcare ID, referring physician's name, and then pushing that data into the EHR to create the new patient. Now, all that I have defined so far, it's programmatic, it's going to happen 100%, but more importantly, the point you kind of alluded to, the duplication of records, that's not going to happen because the bots cannot make mistakes unless you have programmed the bot in a way which is bound to make mistakes. Let me put it up in that again.